Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for stopping by. Today's video I'm going to be showing you all how I make this goat meat jollof rice. This is so delicious, guys. If you are interested, stay tuned and keep watching. For this recipe I'll be using goat meat, basmati rice. For my pepper mix I'll be using red bell pepper, onions, scotch bonnet, fresh ginger and 1 sachet tomatoes. Over here I have tomato paste, dry onions, nutmeg, thyme, salt, ginger powder, bay leaves, Maggi cubes, curry powder and vegetable oil. I'm going to season the meat with some dry onions, curry powder, thyme, ginger powder, nutmeg, bay leaves, 1 stock cube and some salt. I'm going to mix it thoroughly. So I won't be adding water because I want the spices to penetrate into the meat. So I'll cover it and allow it to simmer on a low heat for about 15 minutes. After the 15 minutes, I'll check on it. I'll be adding enough water to cook the meat. I'll stir it together, cover it and leave it to cook until soft. Then I'll go ahead and blend my pepper mix. I'm going to be blending the onions, ginger, red bell pepper, scotch bonnet. So I won't be using water to blend. I'm going to use the sachet tomatoes to blend this. I'll blend this to a very smooth paste. After blending, I'll transfer it into a pot and leave it to cook for about 15 minutes. I'll check on the meat. The meats are well cooked, so I'm going to transfer them into a sieve. I'll reserve the meat stock for later use. At this point, I already preheated my vegetable oil, so I'll be frying the meat. So when I am done frying the meat, I'll get another pot. So I'll be using the same oil I used to fry my meat. What I'm doing is just to pass the oil through a sieve because I don't want all those particles in my jollof rice. I will add in my chopped onions, stir it together. So I'm going to add some thyme, curry powder, ginger powder, 1 bay leaf. I will be frying this for about 2 minutes. Seasoning your oil this way, it's going to add more taste and flavor to your jollof rice. Next goes in my tomato paste. I'll be frying this for about 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes, I'll pour in my blended pepper. I'm going to be frying this for 10 minutes or more. After frying, I'm going to add in my meat stock. I'll stir it together and allow it to cook for a few minutes. So at this point, I'll add in some salt, 1 Maggi cube. I will stir it again and taste and leave it to cook for a few minutes before pouring in the rice. Next, I'm going to pour in my rice. This rice has already been washed properly with warm water. After adding in the washed rice, I'll mix it properly. I will add water to cover the rice. I'll stir it together and taste for salt and seasoning if it needs any more. I will cover it and allow it to cook on a medium heat. 20 minutes later, I will check on the rice. I'll stir it together. At this point, guys, I noticed the rice is still very hard, so I won't be adding water. I'm going to cover it up with a foil paper and allow it to cook for more minutes. After 10 minutes, the rice is almost cooked. So now I'm going to add in some butter and sliced onions. Butter is going to give the jollof rice that shining look. I'll stir it together, cover it up with the foil paper, allow it to simmer for more 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes, next goes in my fried meat. I'll mix it thoroughly and allow it to simmer on a low heat for about 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes, the jollof rice is ready. This really tastes delicious, guys. Give it a try. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.